Well, let's see here. So I just heard K9RM, but I don't hear anybody else on this net. It's kind of late. I don't check into this net anymore because all these guys use SDRs to make calls. What I mean is web SDRs. So, it sounds like lingo. Oh, okay. So anyway, we got paperwork for an MD100 that we didn't get, but that's cool. I've got two MD100s and they all have cracked deals. Seems to be a problem with those things. Anyway, it's kind of cool. They have like this sheet on the MD100. I've never had one of those before. Get the manual. Woo! So you should be able to go in here and figure out how to change the display. I want the display to look like that, and I want the waterfall underneath that. I don't know if that's possible to do. I guess we shall see. Yeah, this big brochure for this radio. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. What I really want is I want a frequency over here.
Take a pass.
I don't want it over there, but I guess can't do that on this radio. Yeah.
No, I guess not. I'll just take a pass, Mark, but you're sounding good here. Hanging in a good 10.
They show you the probably the roofing filters, maybe? Pretty cool. This is a really nice brochure. I wonder if they had one like this for the
Delighted to hear you. So you're my call this morning. Talking to you here about the 3x3.
They show you the DSP chip, the finals, RD100HF. I think those are a little bit easier to find. Shows you the tuner. I'm hoping this tuner actually works on receive. Uses LC switching. 3 antenna connectors. I mean, it's okay. So they go through some of the functions here. So this is kind of a nice like thing to kind of show you sort of how the radio operates. Yeah, separate independent frequency display. I don't really want the block diagram on here. But I don't know if you can change that. Remote control keypad, I'm not really sure what it does. It shows you all the stuff you can get. How about the Quadra? Wouldn't that be cool to own a Quadra?
Tom, take the pass.
And then you get the U-tune modules. So we don't think we have this, the voice memory module, which is kind of a bummer. So anyway, tired, but I want to play with the radio, so I'm going to stay up a little later than normal, maybe. really great. A little bit of dust on the deal there, no biggie.
It really feels like a 1200. I'm after looking at my 1200.
The 1200 is extremely similar. I noticed in the 1200 there's no buttons down here. It's like these are almost like a modern boat anchor. You know, I mean they're big and you know, scope's kind of primitive. Let's go to the menu here. Scope, mode, center. Center waterfall. Oh yeah, select. Okay. It's weird how small it got. Now, I don't really see a waterfall.
Look on name.
Now we probably see one. I think with this radio, I think
it looks like
the scope's really kind of a gimmick. I don't want the waterfall centered, so let's go ahead and change that. If we can.
KM6KXY, go ahead and make your call. This is K9RM help assisting.
Center waterfall 2. Fix. I want to know what center waterfall 2 is.
Are you there?
I'm not sure what it's going to be. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Because now it kind of jumps out at you.
Oh, he's working, but I can't.
Oh, you guys can't see this. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm going to bring this in here. So, it's really hard to see it. There's not enough gain for the waterfall. I don't know how to adjust it. You can see just a little bit right here. I wonder what happens if I do that. It's really not showing up on the camera here. Let me see if I can correct that. Okay, so you can kind of see a little bit right here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't help you. OTM, Daniel.
I don't want it centered though. So.
Okay. KM6KXY, we do not copy. I'm sorry. Does anybody copy him? Strange that I don't copy him. He's usually S9 plus here. I don't know what's going on, Mark. I apologize. I guess we'll have to just move on. He may be trying to work someone now, but nobody can hear him. Back to you, K9RM.
Alright. So we're going to go in here in the menu again. Scope mode. Center waterfall 2. We'll click select. We'll go fixed. Fixed waterfall, we'll go ahead and select that.
I think,
you got to double select it.
I think you asked me for any last calls.
What was that? Did you guys see that?
I got so many Europeans in the background. Any last calls? Well, this is the Triple H net. If anyone's in the Europe,
this might be a little bit better.
Triple H net on 7193. Anyone for last calls? Last calls. W0JKT for net control.
That better.
Okay, I got you, Marty. I got you, Marty.
It pops out. I can actually see it.
KTI. Okay, KE0CGJ, Robert, or JR. You're going to get a call. We're desperately trying to hear you from Marty, number 30, line 36.
These are going to be broadcast stations at the top of the 40 meter band. One thing though, we don't really know where we're at. 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K. I be that high up. So 7100, 7200, 7300. This is all above in the broadcast area. But we can see it's an AM carrier, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's see what else we can do.
We had a carrier in there. Marty, try him again.
Fixed waterfall 2. Okay.
Marty, try again.
Let's go. Scope speed, fast, auto time. I don't know what that is. We'll leave it alone.
K0CGJ, JR, did you have any copy
Center
of Marty?
span, frequency, 100 kilohertz.
JR. Okay, sorry. Marty, he says
Let's see what happens when we do that.
Peep, Marty. The land conditions are really rough. Marty, it's W0JKT relay.
Why is it going all the way up to there?
Yeah, it's been rough. We're no joy back to W0JKT.
Okay, I don't know if that's something different. Thousand kilohertz. I don't know. We'll just go ahead and select it back again.
Oscar, your turn. Go ahead, Oscar. Go ahead.
No, Brett. Brett wants to call.
Okay. This might be the
Okay, Brett,
what it looks
go
at.
ahead.
5 megahertz. 700 kilohertz? Holy hell! We don't want that. Oh, wait. No. It starts at that. Okay. Alright.
Alan,
Span. We don't want 500 kilohertz. Okay, that's cool. We can change that.
You from line 38. Did you have any copy?
want 200?
Alan.
Oh, you only get 200. If you want to see the entire band, you need 500. Okay. I'm going to put it at 200 though, just because I'd rather have 300, but I can't have it. Okay, menu. So now that we've done that, we're looking at 7 to 200.
Alan, any copy on Brett?
So it makes it a little easier. I'm at the top of the band, but
okay,
I wonder if we can shift this over.
And I'm barely hearing Chuck, which is unusual, so we got all of our relays can't hear each other very well. No joy, W0JKT.
You know, maybe we'll just put that back, because I don't think that this tuner is advanced enough to be able to do that.
Yeah, you're 10 over, 59 plus, 59 plus here, Brett. AG7.
10 megahertz.
Chuck,
I'm not going to change any of this stuff. We'll just get all of that. These are just band edges, basically. Tuning.
Got the 5.9, thanks.
Scope speed, scope auto time.
I can hear David there.
Let me see what we have.
Fine. He's a lot weaker than usual, but I hear him just fine. So, anyway, and it looks like Joel wants to try to call me, but I was asking if he can hear me. Back to you there, Mark.
This.
K9R.
I don't want 300 to 2700. It's too narrow for me. $300, and then there's a mod that you can do here. We'll go ahead and turn this radio off, and I'll show you. Okay, if it works. Okay, so we go here, and I hold TXW and CS. Turn on the radio. Let go.
If I can hear you, Joel.
Now,
KM6KXY, go ahead and say something over.
wait. We should be able to go into the bandwidth and change it.
I heard a voice in there. My noise level's about
It's SSB.
SQ.5, and you're under the SQ noise level. Just to let you know, I cannot copy.
DNR, notch, contour. Let's see, carrier. Okay.
Frequencies in use, frequency.
Okay.
It's
I heard you
TTBF,
coming back. I didn't quite hear what you
and when
said.
you
It
select
came up,
that,
but I still couldn't quite
the radio will
get it up to that
transmit
port.
wider than normal.
So it's not going to work.
Total, I don't know what it stands for, but anyway.
So there, that should answer your question. Over.
So, where the hell did it go? Okay. So we could go 400 to 26. That would be 2200. 300 to 2700. That would be 2400. 200 to 2800. That would be 2600. 100 to 2900. That would be 2.8. 100 to 3000. That would be 2.9. So you basically could go 2.9. And then before we did this, I don't know what the other one was. It said something different. But you can put it there. And what I don't like is it only gives me the option of either wide or 2.9. But we'll leave it right here to just compare it and see what it sounds like.
Mark wants you to do last calls. EWZ, do last calls. WJKT.
Okay, Mike SSB. Mike select. I don't know what that means. From USB. I think the guy was only doing digital on here. Yeah. We probably need that to be there. I'm going to leave it there for a second before I test this radio. But I would... SSB mic select. Why would it be on the USB? That's sort of strange. Okay. Oh, and if you see here, see it's grayed out? That's because that's where it's supposed to be. So, on radios like this, really, it's probably best to do a factory reset. But when I get a used radio from a silent key, I always kind of like to look through the radio and see how they had it. And just kind of, you know, there's like a, I don't know, spiritual connection with the person. You know, you're some guy passed away and here's his radio and now you have it. And like, you know, kind of interesting to me, like, you know, so I just always kind of like to study the radio and just see what kind of operator they might have been, or, you know, that kind of thing. RTTY. Oh, we're gonna have to try out the CW decode on this. That's gonna be fun. FM mic front. Data mic gain 10. Data in. Data high cut. Other PSK. Data mode. PSK. QSK 15 milliseconds. PC keying off. CW frequency display pitch offset. Okay, we want to go in here and change that. I want direct frequency, because what will happen if that's not turned on, this frequency will shift when you go from different modes. I just want to see the direct frequency. I don't want to see it shift. We'll click select, double click it. CW BFO, USB, CW auto mode. I don't know what that is. CW low cut pitch. AM mic select. AM mic gain 30. AM high cut frequency. Frequency adjust. Mic scan resume. U-tune. TX timeout timer 5 minute. Quick split, 5 kilohertz. Memory group disabled. cat RTS enabled, cat timeout timer, cat rate, cat select, RF squelch, and I'm going to change that one also. I don't generally roll back the RF gain. What I usually just use an attenuator. So we would go ahead and put a squelch on there, select it, back out of it. We're good to go. Up. Monitor level, beep, noise blanker level 50%, antenna 3 setting, TRX, antenna select, band, CW memory, text, message. I don't know if there's something in here. I don't know how to select these anyways. Contest number, keyer style, beacon timer, CW weight, TX, out, DBS, display, rotator, adjust. I don't know what that is. Okay. Rotator, meter type, bar. I like the bar meter, but we're going to go ahead and change it for right now. Bar display, CW tune. Okay, we'll leave that. Dimmer, VFO, my call sign, my call, AG slope. I mean, it's really the same as the TX diddle. What is that? So, unfortunately, I guess you guys can't see what I'm looking at. I just realized that. This is not possible to read from here, is it? Okay, now you can read it. I apologize. RTTY CD CW decode BW 100 hertz bandwidth. Oh, okay. FF ATT. I don't know what the hell that does. FF display mode. Spectrum. Waterfall 2, Spectrum plus waterfall. I don't know what that does. It's interesting. We got Spectrum. Let's go select waterfall. Okay. Well, the FFT is something else. That's not band scope. Yeah, FFT display, I don't know. What do we want here? Waterfall 1 and 2, Spectrum and waterfall. Okay, let's just go like that. Merge to TX frequency, disabled, anti-vox. Box, tuner, internal. Let's see if we get something interesting on here. Select, internal, external. So that's all you can do on this one. It's not like the 450 where you can do internal receive or, you know, just internal. External amp tuning power. 100 watts. Interesting. Well, I don't know that I'd want that set that high, but I'm not going to use the TX power, processor control. It's set for TX power, so that's the one right here. Parametric EQ. P parametrics. So, I'd have to look at all this later on. See what they're set at. I'm sure he probably adjusted it. You get to 200, that's kind of low. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I just want to get in here and check a few things and change a few things that I want. This is all scope. RX DSP. I don't do anything of that. I don't run the DSP on this radio as far as the noise reduction. USB RX carrier. Sideband mic select, front. Okay. I think I might have already been through the entire menu. Okay. Data. Yeah, I think we've been through the whole thing. Yep. Okay. Yep. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't really know that there's a way to put our frequency over here for VFO A and B. If there is, I didn't see it in there. That's kind of what I was looking for. I wanted that instead of that. So, it's okay. You know, you can want in one hand and crap in the other. See which one fills up first. Where's it shorted? I'm not seeing. Oh, okay, right here. Antenna 1, 2, 3. And then IPO, I'm gonna have to reset everything for every band. I don't want gain. Why is it so quiet? That's not good. So usually if one of these radios doesn't work on IPO or attenuator, it would usually be that the squelch or a nearby RF incident has happened, but I believe it's just that squelch. Yeah, because it works now. Okay. Got a little worried there for a minute, but I know what the solution to that problem is. When that does happen, in these radios, if you transmit too close to them, you pop the attenuator diode. I'm sorry, not diode. Resistor. And it's a surface mount component on most of these, and it can't handle nearby RF. Anyway, RF filter. Roofing filter, look at that. 600, 3, 6. Just leave it with 3. And then if you're using your width, you can listen 4 kilohertz wide. It's usually centered at 24, which is pretty good. You can go a little wider if you want to, have better conversation, I guess. Depends on surrounding factors. Noise blanker wide, noise blanker on and off. AGC. Got a little bit of the waterfall going. Looks kind of like primitive 7300 waterfall. Let's see. I wonder if there's like a quick way to go A and B. A to B, A or B. So we can find, look at that. CWD code. I don't hear anybody very good though. Where the hell did it go? We can see right here where we need to be. And it's got to be, it's like really narrow. This is one of the big reasons I wanted this radio, was for this, and also because the 1200 doesn't come with any of this, and you got to buy these parts. I don't even know if you can get them anymore. So. It's pretty weak. I still haven't even transmitted on this radio yet. We go over and we jump back down to 80 meters where I'm tuned up. I think it is it set on fast? It's set on fast. Where's the fast button on this radio? Okay. I want to see here. So it won't tune here. So it doesn't like it. Anyway, let's go over. Let's go.
X-ray again, please.
Is there a contest?
November 4 Echo again, please.
That sounds really good.
CQ field day, Kilo 7, Uniform Victor Alpha, field day.
Let me get him on here for you guys. And we're on almost the same frequency as the 710. Just randomly.
November 4 Echo Alpha, QSL.
We go. Put it on the same.
CQ field day, Kilo 7, Uniform Victor Alpha, field day. CQ field day, Kilo 7, United Victoria America, field day.
Kilo Golf 7, Hotel Victor Romeo.
Kilo Alpha 7, Victor, Rose something Romeo.
Kilo Golf 7, Hotel Victor Romeo.
Kilo Golf 7, Hotel Victor Romeo, QSL.
Yeah, like high voltage radio.
High voltage radio it is. Please copy 3 Mike, Utah.
Okay, I just jumped on here. I'm in Arizona, so I don't know what numbers the exchange is.
Are you home alone?
What's that?
Are you at home alone?
Yes.
Okay, so you're one hotel, Arizona, and we'll put you down as that. Thank you for the contact.
All right, good luck out there. I'm going to go set up tomorrow portable in the backyard then.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to it. Good luck. 7-3.
All right.
CQ field day, Kilo 7, Uniform Victor Alpha, field day.
Winter field day. We are going to be in the backyard, guys.
CQ field day, Kilo 7, Uniform Victor Alpha, field day.
So We know the radio works.
November, something.
The meter is a
9
little
again.
funny. I wonder if we can adjust the rise time of the meter.
November Alpha 1 Papa Lima QSL. November Alpha 9 Papa Lima, please copy 3 Mike Utah.
All right, guys. So anyway, this is the new radio, and
QSL.
I think it'll be fun.
Thanks. Good look at the contest. QRZ.
I think I'm going to enjoy it.
CQ Field Day, Kilo 7, Uniform Victor Alpha, Field Day.
I'm starting to get kind of tired, so we're going to wrap things up. We'll catch you guys later.
November 7 Echo.